Hello. I don't know if anybody um, knows I'm live. This is new to me. It's through the YouTube studio instead of StreamYard. So let me. Hi, Jessica. Um, this is not StreamYard. This is through the YouTube studio, which I didn't expect. Hi, Nancy. So this is just a test, a quick test to see if I could go live. Um, So I'm not going to be on here very long. I don't know how this thing works. I don't know how to set up my green screen or any of that stuff. Happy Sunday, Nancy. I hope you are having an awesome day. I hope you're spending it at the beach and getting video of it too. Anyhow, I'm going to start off, since this is my first live, uh, with a prayer. And because I'm starting new, I'm starting with the beginning of the prayer book. And the name of this prayer book is In the Garden, a collection of prayer for every day. The first one is called Ho, a prayer to weed my faults. And it's showing garden tools. That's awesome. I'm glad that I'm coming in loud and clear. Not fancy. Don't have no makeup on. Just plain old simple me. Anyway, the prayer is, hoeing is hard, exhausting work. Where do these weeds come from anyway? They weren't here earlier, and now suddenly they are choking my garden. These weeds are little, like the little faults I fail to see until they grow into troublesome failures, offenses that distress me and injure others. Lord, help me to recognize my defects. I want to grow your spirit's fruit, not my stubborn sins. And uproot my self-centeredness, my inability to compromise, my judgmental attitude, my thoughtless insensitivity. Remove my dissatisfaction, my greed, my misguided priorities. Clear the ground to make room for the growth of a patient, generous spirit. Make me the blessing you intended when you planted me. Amen. The worries of this life, the deceitfulness of wealth, and the desire for other things come in and choke the world, make it unfruitful. Mark 4:19. So that's the prayer for this beginning, the beginning prayer for this beginning life. And so I'm going to play a little flute. And then I am going to start all over again to the very first um, story in my book. And I remember this story. It's kind of gross. Um, it is called Rabbit Boy, the first story. So let me close it for now, and I'll get back to it. And if you guys would so kindly hit the thumbs up and share me out, and let's see if we can get this place filled up. That would be awesome. If not, it's okay. People will come. Hello, Shamel, beautiful Shamel. I have Shamel and Nancy in here. Hello, hello. I'm so glad you guys are here. Let me put my flutes down. So this will be the first one I'll play. This one was given to me by Sarah when she went to a powwow. It's in the key of G, I do believe. That this is in key G. And so I hope you like it. Okay, I hope you guys like that. Thank you for the love in there. And so, are you guys ready for a story? Let me grab my book. The stories are from here. American Indian Myth and Legends. Selected and edited by Richard Irdos and Alfonso Ortiz. The first story, as I stated, is called Rabbit Boy. It was the story, excuse me, the story came from the White River Sioux. This is a story of Rabbit Boy. In some tribes is called the story of Blood Clot Man. As you know, Jenny Leading Cloud said, we Indians think of the earth and the whole universe as a never-ending circle. And in this circle, man is just another animal. The buffalo and the coyote are our brothers. The birds are our cousins. Even the tiniest ant, even a louse, even the smallest flower you can find, they are all relatives. We end our prayers with the words Mitakuye, Mitakuye, Oyasin, all my relatives. And that includes everything that grows, crawls, runs, creeps, hops, and flies on this continent. White people see man as nature's masters and conqueror, but Indians who are close to nature know better. That's just a prelude to the story. Hello, Bernay. Hi, Fairy Dust. Thank you for coming on with the story. And please say hello to each other and chat and get to know each other. In the old days, before Columbus discovered us, as they say, we were even closer to the animals than we are now. Many people could understand the animal language. They could talk to the birds, gossip with the butterflies. Animals could change themselves into people, and people into animals. It was a time when the earth was not quite finished, when many kinds of mountains and streams, animals, and plants came into being according to nature's plan. In these far gone days, hidden from us as in the mist, there lived a rabbit, a very lively, playful, good-hearted rabbit. One day this rabbit was walking, enjoying himself, excuse me, when he came across a clot of blood. It's really gross, I told you. Hi, Bellroot. Um, how is it How it got there, nobody knows. It looked like a blister, a little bladder full of red liquid. Well, the playful rabbit began toying with the clot of blood, kicking it around as if it were a tiny ball. Now, we Indians believe in Takuskanskan. I'm thinking I'm killing it, but it's as close as I can get. The mysterious power of motion. Its spirit is in anything that moves. It animates things and makes them come alive. Well, the rabbit got into this strange moving power without even knowing it. And the motion of being kicked around, or rather the spirit of the motion, and I hope you can grasp what I mean by that, began to work on the little clot blood, the little blob of blood, so that it took shape, forming a little cut. The rabbit kicked it some more, and the blob began to grow tiny hands and arms. The rabbit kept nudging it, and suddenly it had eyes and a beating heart. In this way, the rabbit, with the help of the mysterious moving power, formed a human being, a little boy. The rabbit called him Wiota Wichasha, Much Blood Boy, but he is better known as Rabbit Boy. The rabbit took him to his wife, and both of them loved this strange little boy as if he were their only son. They dressed him up in beautiful buckskin shirt, which they painted with a sacred red cloud and decorated with designs made of porcupine quills. The boy grew up happily among the rabbits. When he was almost a man, the old rabbit took him aside and said, "Son, I must tell you that you are not what you think you are, a rabbit like me. You are a human. We love you and we hate to let you go, but you must leave and find your own people." Rabbit Boy started walking until he came to a village of human beings, where he saw boys who looked like himself. He went into the village. The people could not help staring at this strange boy in his beautiful buckskin clothes. "Where are you from?" they asked him. "I am from another village," said Rabbit Boy, though this was not true. There was no other village in the whole world, for as I told you, the earth was still in its beginning. In the village was a beautiful girl who fell in love with Rabbit Boy, not only for his fine clothes, but also for his good looks and kind heart. Her people, too, wanted him to marry into the village, wanted a man with his great mysterious power to live among them. And Rabbit Boy had a vision, and in it he was wrestling with the sun, racing the sun, playing hand games with the sun, and always winning. But Ikdome, the wicked Spider-Man, the mean trickster, prankster, and witch doctor, wanted that beautiful girl for himself. He began to say bad things about Rabbit Boy. "Look at him," Ikdome said, "showing off his buckskin outfit to us who are too poor to have such fine things." And to the men he said also, "Come, how come you're letting him marry a girl from your village?" He also told them, "In case you want me to, I have a magic hoop to throw over the Rabbit Boy. I will make him helpless." Several boys said, "Iktomi is right." They were jealous of Rabbit Boy on account of his strange power, his wisdom, and his generosity. They began to fight him. The Spider-Man threw his magic hoop over him. Though it had no effect on Rabbit Boy, he pretended to be helpless to amuse himself. The village boys and young men tied Rabbit Boy to a tree with rawhide thongs. All the time, the evil Spider-Man was encouraging them. "Let's take out butchering knives and cut him up." "Friends, Kola Pila," said the Rabbit Boy, "if you are going to kill me, let me sing my death song first." And he sang, "Friends, friends, I have fought the sun. He tried to burn me up, but he could not do it. Even battling the sun, I held my own." After the death song, the villagers killed Rabbit Boy and cut him up into chunks of meat, which they put in a soup pot. But Rabbit Boy was not hurt easily. A storm arose, A great cloud hid the face of the sun, turning everything into black night. When the cloud was gone, the chunks of meat had disappeared without a trace. But those who had watched closely had seen the chunks forming up again into a body, and seen him going up to heaven on a beam of sunlight. A wise old medicine man said, "The rabbit boy really has powerful medicine. He has gone up to see the sun. Soon he will come back stronger than before, be, because up there he will be given the sun's power. Let's marry him to that girl of ours." But the jealous spider, Ictome, said, "Why bother about him? Look at me. I am much more powerful than Rabbit Boy. Here, tie me up too. Cut me up. Be quick." Ictome thought. He remembered Rabbit Boy's song. He thought there was power in it, magic strength. But Ictome did not remember the words right. He sang, "Friends, friends, I have fought the moon. She tried to fight, but I won. Even battling the moon, I came out on top." They cut Ictome up, and he had told them as he had told them, but he never came to life again. The spider had finally outsmarted himself. Evil tricksters always do. Told by Jenny Leading Cloud in White River Rosebud Indian Reservation, South Dakota in 1967, and recorded by Richard Erdos. So the next story is, it's called Blood Clot, but it's told by the Southern Ute, I think is how you pronounce it, UTE Indians. And so that will be the next story the next time I go live. And let's see what people. Hi, Macheko. Thank you for coming. Awesome to see you. Belt Loop, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's see. Mom, Mom, Momhi? Is that how you say it? Thank you, Shamel. I'm glad that you're enjoying this. And I still am going to try to do a live on my StreamYard. Might not be tonight, but we're going to see how that works out. I thought that that's what I was doing, but no, this is through YouTube, which is okay. All right, well, I'm going to play another song, and then I am going to end this live because it's just my first live and my first try. And so hopefully when I can get into StreamYard, I'll be able to bring everybody up. But as it is right now, I have no clue how to do it on here. It's totally different. It's not the same. So I will play another song, and then I will say my ending words to you guys. guys so much for being in here. And for a first live, it's a good start. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, if you haven't remembered to hit the thumbs up and shared me out, I would greatly appreciate that. I'm starting all over, y'all. And so it might take me a while, but I'll get there again one day, hopefully. Hopefully I won't be too old. So give me a 1 if you think this will work for my channel, because that's my plan. No more karaoke. No more nothing else. Just me, my flute playing, and my reading of the stories. If you like it and you think I'll succeed with it, please give me a 1 in the chat. Hello, Isaiah. I don't see you. Oh, Isaiah, you're telling a Bible verse. I'm sorry. Isaiah 40:10. You got this, my friend. Faith, you can go anywhere. Yes, ma'am. You know, and I do pray. You know, sometimes God gives the devil the power to do things. Only God can give the devil that power. And in Revelations, I don't know the Bible word for word or verbatim, but I know what it more or less says. That things are going to get bad if we are actually in tribulation. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And what was done to me and my channel was a dirty deed, when the person could have simply said, please take those videos down. And I really would have. It didn't matter how many videos I would have had to take down. I would have done it. I did get permission. They never contacted me again. And so I didn't know it wasn't okay to use those timers. And so that was 1 year ago. He had a whole year to let me know, or to slowly give me a claims or strikes, slowly, so that I would have had the options to take them down. But after 1 year, I was hit all at once on every single video, and I got strikes, and I got kicked off. That's just what happened. I'm not adding or taking away anything that happened. I tried to do what I could to repair it. I sent YouTube a screenshot of the channel and where he was giving me the information that it was okay. His actual words were, sure, thank you for asking. Anyway, I also highlighted, copied, and pasted that in the dispute area to YouTube. None of that mattered. So all I can say is please be careful what you do, because they will completely knock you off. They will shut you down where you can't even get back in. You can't log in, nothing. And you know what? You guys mean a whole lot to me. And I missed you guys. I missed being able to come to your channels, give you the thumbs up, communicate with you. And I hope that I won't be knocked off again. I may do everything in my power to prevent myself from doing anything that would make them want to do that. But should they knock me off again, just know that I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll miss you greatly. But we're going to carry on, and we're going to do our best, and we're going to start over. But if you do like the music, if you like the storytelling and you want me to continue, again, I'm asking you to drop a 1 in the chat so that I know, or comment to me that you would like me to continue with what I did today. And I'll know that that's exactly what I should do. And that's what I will do. No lead-ins, no fancy stuff. You know, without it being personally mine, I will not do it anymore. I've learned a valuable lesson. Thank you, Bernay. I appreciate you giving me all those ones. All right. And as always, God bless. Stay safe and stay awesome. Because to me, you all are so very awesome and such good friends. And I don't want to lose you. So until next time, bye.